Hello, everybody, and welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. In today's video, we are diving back into Baldur's Gate and picking up right where we left off. We talked with the Druid leaders in our last video, and I think that's pretty much all we can do in this opening area. We've kind of explored almost all of this. I'm kind of curious if there was a path we did not take over here, so let's take a bit of a gander. I think we can go through there potentially. But if not, I think what we'll do is we will drop back to... Well, not back to, we'll go to our camp and rest for the first time and talk to everybody there. That's a thing.
Better not be cursed.
A brazier. Makeshift prison.
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you.
It's a prison door. There is something down there.
Oh, you thieves are all
But it just shows a chasm of things. Rotting basket. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's really... There's a passage over here, however. That allows us to get inside?
Of all the bloody things to happen.
Something's going on there. Let's head over here. I'm not entirely sure what's up.
You bunch of softies.
I'm just sad and bored.
It would be a crime to open that, though. That's fine. We'll hold off.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Yeah, I think we've kind of explored everything here. So I think what I want to do is head back up to the fronts, at least. I was going to talk with whoever the leader was of these tieflings. If that's going to be a thing at all. We didn't explore this path over here. I think that's what we'll do next. Because I think we did explore... we'll check all that stuff out. And then we'll head to camp, I think. Let's head this way first. That's where the bear's at. Let's head up over here and explore this.
That's curious.
A dirt mound.
Ah, it's packed too tight. I'll need a shovel.
There's an assassin. What the? That's combat. What the heck? I think what we'll use is... yeah. Alright, that took 7 points of damage off. That's fine. I think what we'll do is... I can't actually move, but I think what I want to do is get
Let's go.
him over here.
Where do we go from here?
And then end turn, and I can shoot him with that. That missed. Okay. I cannot move, I guess. I guess I can.
Swift as my feet
Sort
can
of.
carry me.
We'll pull back a little bit. And he's running down there. Our frontliners are here, so that's good. Shadowheart and Azel. Rush attack? Yeah. Okay.
Talk to me.
We'll end the turn on that. And this one, I think we'll do is Concussion Smash.
Time to meet your maker.
There we go. Alright, he's dazed. That's good. That'll help us out. %. It's a hit. And he's dead. Alright, cool. Random bugbear assassin. Okay. Gold Morning Star. Okay. At least sell that. Bottle is useless, and then basic poison. That's fine. Okay.
With haste.
Let's climb up here and see where this dude came from. Looks like someone's dead up here.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Nadria? A soul coin. Power. These coins can power infernal engines. Okay. Take that. What were they looking at, though?
You peer through the telescope.
Dragons. Just going to see object, trying to make out further details. Focus the telescope on a distant object, trying to get a clearer view. Yeah, we'll do that. A difficulty of 10? Really? Oh, we just failed that. Apparently, I don't know how to use the telescope, guys. Use Inspiration 1. Yeah, let's roll again. Because we're going to go rest at camp. Oh, look at that. 18. Awesome.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting.
Moving to the left.
Telescope points to the left.
That's where we spawned in
The
from.
telescope points straight ahead.
Move the telescope to the right.
The telescope points to the right.
That's all the options we got. Okay. Well, that is... Looks like that's kind of going to be it. Ancient Sigil Circle. Alright.
I need a quick word.
Rika.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. That should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow.
Oh, don't worry, it gets easier. Seeing it, it's boring. And they drop dead. Always has a cost. Feel it or you'll lose who you are. I feel like it's... Yeah, we'll do this.
I had the same thought. And it's just going to keep happening.
What's next?
She's still freaking out about goblins. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Feel
check.
like we're being watched.
You guys are being watched.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
I'm looking for... Sounds like you've crossed paths with Adrian before.
Yeah, when he ran off with the druid that saved our hides the first time. Without Halsin, this grove's not so friendly, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, everyone's just kind of not getting along.
Let's
Gravemark.
see.
Here lies Canon. He gave his life defending others. He will be missed.
And this just leads back to the... Alright, whatever. We're going to camp. And this will be our first time going to camp, so this will be interesting. You can take a long rest, fully heal your party. Yep, that's what we'll do, but we'll chit-chat a little before then. Let's go and check out Shadowheart first. She was the first one we recruited.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
There's mirrors on the grove. Something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Right. Here if I need you again. No, I'll keep Shadowheart in our party. We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Right. Just looking to make conversation.
Conversation shouldn't be made. It should be grown. Let the seeds sprout in their own time.
Okay. Maybe I'd like to get to know you better.
Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet.
Right, okay. I can respect that. We'll
Thank
move
you.
on.
I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
At a distance. Okay, so we talked with her. Let's go on to Astorium.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Right. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Magistrate. Alright, that's all the dialogue we got from him for now. Off to Lizelle.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Why are we talking about Will? Like, I get we just recruited him, but like, this is our first time at camp, period. Are you sure the catches are only way to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Okay. What kind of wisdom is very valuable? Okay.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The plains are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts. Do you know much about mind flayers? What's
I
that?
understand much beyond your comprehension.
Oh,
More
okay.
to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
She's such a friendly person. Alright, you look so unusual.
I expect I am your first.
Never heard of your kind until my capture.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Oh, I know, it isn't that large. If your upturned bat snout is any better. Really? Thanks for noticing. Face are goading. I like the first option best.
Decadent, then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
I'm just smiling like a smug. Alright. Alright. We'll leave. That's enough conversation on that. We already know what happens with mind flares, as is. So it's Will and Gale next. I'll chat with these guys.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
How did the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells? Tell me, well, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
And he named you the Blade of Frontiers? Whatever became the boy, I wonder.
I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Notice your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
I'd like to talk
By
about
all
something else.
means.
How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing the devil in Hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Okay.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
Expert healers in your travels.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. Otherwise, I'd bet my last coin that the Open Hand Temple in Baldur's Gate could help. Though a fat lot of good that does to us now.
Okay. And then we're on to Gale. Chat with him real quick.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment.
Okay, bud.
I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Something about I'd like to know more than your hobbies. Something about the real you.
Certainly. That I have a great respect for privacy, for instance, especially my own.
Okay. Venture to be had.
I'd be delighted. Though, someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course.
I think we'll give Shadowheart a break.
Magical. So, shall we?
Alright, so we'll give Shadowheart a break. We'll keep Lizelle. We'll keep Historian, and I think that's a solid matchup there because we have kind of everything that we need. I wish we had bigger party sizes, but that's just me, I guess. What we could do is get a long rest here. Yeah. There we go. And now everybody wants to talk for some reason. Yeah, everyone's got dialogue options. That's fine. Let's go ahead and take a talk with Will.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Oh. Nervous. I don't like the idea of that thing in my brain.
It's natural to suffer a touch of worry, but an illithid worm should be causing more than mild anxiety. Before the illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
We could probably dig up some poison mushrooms if you're that keen to be sick.
I speak out of curiosity, not wishful thinking. At least I like to
Disapproves?
skip
Come on.
supper if you're doing the cooking. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
He's right. I'm surprised he disapproved of that. That's kind of crazy to me.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it.
Hideous.
Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Are all Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Okay. She's just kind of all business, isn't she?
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring when we meet this goblin priestess. Will she know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
What, will you miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
We hardly know each other. Thought you didn't like me. True, I'm pretty impressive. Just trying to survive like you. We want to explore them? No, we're not going that route. You're too close. Just trying to survive like you.
Yes, we're more similar than I thought.
Are you feeling alright? You can stop staring. We'll go with this one for now.
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
That's concerning.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find this priestess gut, the better. Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Let's not do this. I don't like hypothetical questions. Though, to be honest, no hesitation. I just end your misery then and there.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed.
Oh, she likes us.
If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Stone bed. I feel like I feel safer sleeping over here. And then we have... yeah. Fully rested. In the day, and restore hit points, spell slots to fully rest, you must use enough camp supplies. Alright, we have enough camp supplies, so I guess that's good. We'll have a full rest. What are you doing, historian? Alright. Doesn't look like anybody has any dialogue, so I think we're good to head out. But we are also come to the end of our video for today, guys, so I appreciate you all stopping by. We will go ahead and continue our little playthrough of this later. But appreciate you all popping in. Pray God keeps it all safe and wise as we continue to go through these crazy times that we're living in. Make sure to pray, make sure to read your Bibles, and I'll see you all again soon in either our next video or stream. So, if you guys are interested in following me on anything else that I do, my socials are down below. And until next time, peace.